Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Chris's Collectible Corner, and for those of you who are new, thank you for coming through to tune in for this review. And today, we're taking a look at the S.H.Figuarts YAMI YUGI from the show Yu-Gi-Oh! But before we get into the figure itself, if you wouldn't mind, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification to be notified when new reviews are uploaded to the channel. It really helps and I appreciate the support. Alright, so taking a look at the packaging, we have a big box for such a small figure. As you can see, this box is huge, super deluxe, but it does have a nice presence to it. As you can see all around it, we have a bunch of figure photography showing Yugi and all the poses you could put him in when he's dueling, some of the accessories that he comes with. And I think the theme that they went here is kind of like an Egyptian tablet, because I see like little like scribes and cracks and crevices to look like it's a tablet. So pretty cool presentation, but I'm sure he's got to come stacked with accessories because there's no reason why a figure as small as Yugi should have a box this big. But I could be wrong, so let's get this guy out the box and onto the rotating stand. You know what time it is.
It's time to do.
Alright, and here we have Yami Yugi on the rotating stand, standing straight up and down. From the tip of his hair to the soles of his feet, he stands at 6.5 inches. And just first impressions, they've really captured his likeness and appearance on how he is in the show. And of course, Yugi got a stun on people because he don't got to put on this jacket. He just puts the collar around his neck and lets it drape over his shoulders while he lets the rest of it blow in the wind. My man is swagging out. But his drip aside, they have faithfully captured it. As you can see, he has his extra belt loop where he holds his deck. He's got his tight ass skinny jeans. He's got his punk rock boots that have like the metal pendants on it, or metal buttons, I guess. He's got his bracelets, his tank top showing off his arms. He got to show people the gains. And then last but not least, they have faithfully captured Yugi's hair. I think Yugi's the only character besides Goku that has such a unique hairstyle. And I will say they have captured this perfectly in figure form. Along the back, you can see the color red, and in the front, you see how it kind of transitions into the black where he has the yellow bangs. I don't know who this man's barber is, but kudos to them because they gave this guy all the aura. Now, there's no paint on the figure as far as from what I can see. Everything is molded plastic, which is fine. I wish they probably would have added a little bit of shading to help certain things pop, but overall, I think it works for what they're trying to go for. But the hair, I will say, does have some detail and striations that kind of help it pop. It kind of give a little bit more dimension, which I appreciate. But now let's take a look at all the accessories that this guy comes with. Alright, so he comes with 4 face plates. 2 of them unfortunately had the same exact expression. The only difference is one of them has the Millennium Eye on top. Then the first face is just regular smirking Yugi. And then another one where he's shocked, where he looks like he just got caught in someone activating a trap card. And I will say they did capture the style and the likeness of Yu-Gi-Oh from the show with these face plates. Because the style that Yu-Gi-Oh does for the eyes is very specific, and I feel like they've replicated that very nicely here. Then he comes with 4 different pairs of hands. The first pair of hands, I don't know how you would describe them, just kind of like him, I guess, drawing a card from the deck or having his hand on top of it. Another one where the figures are a little bit more splayed out, like he's stopping an attack. Another one where he has his index and thumb pointed out, and I guess that's another one like he's drawing a card or pointing at somebody, but I don't think that's the case because it looks like the last pair of hands is replicating that kind of look because the thumb is tucked in. Then he comes with another set of hands, 3 different pairs of hands, and these are all hands of him holding cards. So the first pair is again him holding a card within the first 2 fingers, and then the other pair is pretty much the same thing, just a slight variation of that very same hand gesture. And then the last pair of hands I think is the one where he's actually holding like the bulk of his hand, and I think the other 2 pairs are the hands that he uses to draw from the dual disc. Then he also comes with his Millennium Puzzle. I mean, it's Yami Yugi, so you gotta have that. His dual disc, his deck, and a separate forearm, so you can take off the forearm that's attached with him in the box, put this one on there, and that's what you would attach the dual disc to. So once you put it all together, you have Yugi all dripped out, getting ready to battle Kaiba again for the 100th time. And then the last bit of accessories, and I think this is the reason why the box is so big, he comes with an effect piece that looks very similar to Mirror Force. So when you put it all together, it looks really nice. It's not hard to put together at all, it's pretty self-explanatory, but once you put it all together, it has a really nice shelf presence. I think they really captured that card's effect perfectly in figure form. Alright, let's take a look at Yami Yugi's Articulation. Now we're going to do something a little bit different because we're going to focus on his jacket first. So his jacket's on a little ball peg on the back. So you can actually move these pieces around to kind of make it look like, you know, this jacket's blowing in the wind, make it more dramatic. So it's pretty cool. But since we see that, and you could move it up in the center a little bit as well, but then you pop it right off. And there's a little peg right there. Now, I'm not sure if you can remove the collar. I'm not going to take the chance and break this thing, so I'm just going to leave it as is. So, you can take the jacket off, keep the collar on him. Now, let's see his articulation with his actual body. Let me make sure the focus is right for you guys. Okay, so for the head, can he look up? No, he cannot because the collar. Alright, can he look down? Barely. Side to side. He could look side to side also, but be careful because his bangs hit the collar as well. Alright, that aside, let's see the arms. He can go 90 degrees, which is good. As you see there, bicep rotation. Let's get his arms over here. There we go. Deep elbow bend. Any forearm rotation? No. Alright. As far as the waist, let's get his little belt that has his deck right there. He can't really crunch. I mean, he could, but nothing crazy. Can lean back a good amount. Oh, he can't move at the waist at all. I mean, you could turn him right here on the upper part, but right here by the waist, nope, it's stuck. That's that. All right. As for the legs, he can kick about that high. Maybe because his pants are too damn tight. Yeah, he can't really do a split. Let's see. Same with this leg. Yep. Can't really kick it back because, well, you know, his little booty. And knee bend. He has a deep knee bend, so that's good. I just realized this probably pegs right here. That's probably why it's floating around. I'll fix it later. You know what? I'm already here. Let's fix it now. There you go. Pegged right in. Okay. Thigh rotation. He's got some skinny ass legs. There you go. And as far as the ankles, go down a decent amount. Can't really go up because it's bell bottoms. And then side to side is decent. And then of course he has the toe hinge. So yeah, not the greatest articulation, but luckily for Yami Yugi, he doesn't really need to move around that much in order to duel. So you can get him all the dueling poses, but you can't get him any other crazy poses. But yeah, that's it. Now for some size comparisons, here we have him next to the S.H.Figuarts base form Goku, and this is news to me. I thought Goku would be taller, but it seems Goku and Yami Yugi are exactly the same height. I thought Yugi was just a small guy, but I guess not. I guess the Pharaoh's got some height to him. That aside though, as you see what I was saying before, I think these two anime characters have the most unique hair of anyone in anime. If you guys could think of anyone else, please let me know because I'd be interested. posted, but these two right here, just the silhouettes of their hair are so recognizable, like you can't mistake them for anyone else. Then here we have him with the Dragon Ball Daima, S.H.Figuarts base form Vegeta, and see, I thought Yugi and Vegeta would be the same height, but I guess this just in, Yugi is taller than Vegeta. What the heck? And then staying with the shonen characters, here we have Yugi next to Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho. And once again, these two are the same height. I mean, Yusuke is actually a little bit taller, but if you add Yugi's hair, then it's like, you know, he's just taller than everybody, I guess. Alright guys, so that was my review on the S.H.Figuarts YAMI YUGI. I got mine from the Tamashii Nation store in Times Square. He came out to $95 after shipping and taxes, about $107. So if you're interested in picking this guy up, he is a regular release, so he's available on Big Bad Toy Store, Toy Arena, and all other websites where they sell S.H.Figuarts. Now, with that said, as you guys know, I usually rate these figures from a scale from 1 to 7 using the Dragon Balls and the Dragon Radar. So, using that scaling system, I'm going to give this guy a 5. I think he's decent for what he is and everything that he offers. All the accessories that he comes with, the dual disc, the Millennium Piece, as well as the Mirror Force are all nice add-ons, but the dual disc, the Millennium Puzzle, and all the hands with the cards in them, that's pretty much default Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, he should have all those. That shouldn't be something that we're charged extra for. As far as his build, I know some people had issues with the lower legs being loose. I, luckily, did not have that problem, but his articulation is a little bit limited. But once again, in the show, Yu-Gi-Oh! He's not really doing a lot of crazy poses. Yugi's not a fighter like Goku or anybody else, so you don't have to worry about putting him in dynamic poses. He does what he needs to do in order to duel. I think they captured the likeness of the character very well. I grew up watching Yu-Gi-Oh! And I actually still have my deck. Me and my friends back in high school used to duel all the time. I was more like a Kaiba player, so I ran a Blue Eyes deck, which I still have to this day. So I'm really looking forward to see what they do with the Kaiba figure. But back to Yugi, I just think the price tag on this one's a little too high. But that being said, guys, let me know what you think of this figure. Did you pick him up? Did you already have him? Or are you going to pass on him? If that's the case, let me know in the comments below. With that said, I hope you guys found this review informative. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification to be notified when new reviews are uploaded to the channel. Thank you for stopping by my corner of the internet, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.